Hello and welcome to another episode of Cake Fight Presents The Making of Kaleidoscope. I'm Paige Feldman, writer, director, producer, and this week, as every week, I'm taking you inside my process of making my debut feature film. We're going from idea to premiere in real time. And this week, I am joining you from my very casual, slightly messy office space to tell you all about what I've been doing this week, which is not much at all having to do with Kaleidoscope. I am in process of recording episode 9 of How to Fall in Love the Hard Way, which is my audio romantic comedy series. There are 10 total episodes in season 1, so we are almost done with season 1, which is so exciting. But it also means that I don't have a lot of mental energy or time to devote to other projects this week, which is fine, because the past month and a half, I have been devoting a lot of time to doing my character work on Lee and Jonah, answering those 36 questions to fall in love. It was a really fun exercise, but it's tough. And I wrote the equivalent of a feature-length screenplay in character study. And one of my favorite parts of my process after intense spurts of work is to just sit and forget a project for a minute. So even if I wasn't spending 25, 30 hours this week recording How to Fall in Love the Hard Way, I'd probably be a bit of a lump anyway. So at least this way I am a bit of a productive lump, still wearing my I Love Tuk Tuk shirt that I got in Thailand a couple of years ago, so not as dressed up as I usually am for this, but I guess we're friends now, so it's all right. That's where I am with Kaleidoscope. I'm marinating in the character work, but not gonna leave you today empty-handed. Today I am so thrilled to announce that there is an official logo for Kaleidoscope now. I knew exactly what I wanted for a logo, but it's taken a bit of time to get it right. And it is right because I'm working with a fantastic artist. Her name is Maria Oglesby, and she designed one of my posters for Interrobang, which is my short-form comedy anthology. And here it is up on the screen now. I absolutely love it. The watercolor feel, the expression on the woman's face when she has her little sweater up over her face, so embarrassed. It is the perfect poster, the perfect vibe for Interrobang. And so when I decided I needed a logo for Kaleidoscope and I knew what I wanted it to be, I had a concept, I went to Maria because her style just suits this. So what was the thing that I wanted it to be? A stylized painted lady butterfly with a stained glass window feel. So painted lady butterfly, don't worry about why. I will let you know that more on in the writing process. But there are some other symbolic elements in the logo. And the way that we worked is that I emailed Maria, said, hey, do you want to work on this logo? She said yes. I paid her because you pay artists work. And then she got down to it. She sketched out some ideas, just outlines for the butterfly, and I chose the ones that worked, asked her to combine some elements, and we kept refining the outline, refining the logo, and within this refinement, it wasn't just me saying, I want it to look like this, I want it to look like that. I was also explaining elements of the story that I was aware of, and themes and symbols that I wanted to work with. So initially, I wanted the body of the butterfly to kind of be an hourglass, but in one design, Maria came back to me with an infinity symbol. And if I had just told her, hey, I want the body of the butterfly to be an hourglass, she would have drawn an hourglass and it would have been fine. But this infinity symbol came from me telling her, hey, this story is about a time loop, and I want the body of the butterfly to represent the time loop. What about an hourglass? So she drew an hourglass, but then she also came back with an infinity symbol, which is like way better than an hourglass in describing a time loop. Collaboration is fantastic. And so once we got the idea of this butterfly set, then we went in with the coloring process. The color of the butterfly is influenced by the color palette that I envisioned for the finished film, which is the colors of sunrise and sunset. They're colors of beginnings and endings, and they also have a certain symbiosis to them. They're the same colors, but the intensity is different depending on whether we're going from night to day or day to night. And once the color was figured out, we had an amazing new logo. So are you ready to see it? Because I am so ready to show it to you. I've been sitting on this for a couple weeks and I'm so glad the perfect opportunity has finally presented itself. If you want to check out more of Maria's art, she is on Instagram at Maria Oglesby Art. I will also put that down in the description below. And come back next week to hear all about outlining Kaleidoscope, because that's my plan. Or if not all about it, at least all about where I've gotten to so far, which we shall see, because this is idea to premiere in real time.